I know today's video is a bit more personal, but I feel like it's something most of us can relate to. I've had my fair share of struggles, and I want to actually share with people out here. I want to share most of the things that actually helped me along the way, especially as a mom. A mom dealing with weight gain and harsh comments, negative comments from people. So yeah, I thought to share. If you're going through a tough time, whether it's with your body, your mental health, just in life generally, I think you need to watch this video. Being a mom is one of the most amazing experience ever, but it's also the most challenging experience. In as much as it's good, it's also very challenging. And in as much as I thought that I prepared myself for everything that was going to come after childbirth, yeah, I'd heard of body weight, like baby weight, adding so much weight and everything, but I didn't know I was going to add so much weight. So when I gave birth, I noticed that I added so much weight, and I kept telling myself, "Calm down. It's just the process. It's just the process. Everything is going to be fine." But the craziest thing is when one person says something, it's like without even knowing, unintentionally, it starts getting into your head. It just starts getting into your head. So I started getting comments from people. People were like, you're still pregnant, you've not given birth. Others were like, you've added though, just one child though, small, small, may you not lose your body. Oh. And like I heard so many comments. Some people were like, how would you even get your old shape back? Like the comments were really not the comments were not what I was expecting because I just gave birth. It's not magic what's going on. But then I knew that I should not let those come and get to me. But then when I kept hearing it, I figured that it started getting to me. I spent most of my time crying. Like I cried too much. I'll be going to the mirror, I'll be looking at myself. And at one point I was like, in fact, I have to lose this weight. So I started starving. And mind you, I was also breastfeeding at that point. So I started starving myself 2 days. I'm not eating and I'm also breastfeeding until one day I nearly passed out. In fact, I think I even passed out. And that was when it dawned on me that you're not going to kill yourself because of what people are saying. You need to calm down. So one day, I took off my clothes and I was standing in front of the mirror and I started asking myself that why are you letting what people say about you affect you? Why? And yes, these comments were actually also coming from family members, which was even the worst. And I was like, why am I letting all this get to me? So basically, that was the turning point for me. That was when I realized that, girl, calm down. So I had to start focusing on my mental health, focusing on making myself very happy because I just gave birth. I was breastfeeding my child. I was barely sleeping. I had sleepless night. Not like I had like someone to help me. I was just on my own. So I had to basically just start changing my mindset, concentrating on my mental health, concentrating on my child. And I knew that these people that are just saying things, they won't even come and help. So why the hell am I letting this snapback pressure get to me? Because yeah, in this our world, they have snapback pressure for new moms. They feel like immediately you give birth, you should just be able to have a flat tummy or be slim, looking very slim. That's what they portray on the internet, and that's what makes people keep saying shit about others. So yeah, I basically started concentrating on my mental health because I wanted my baby to be happy, and I know that a happy mom makes a happy baby. So yeah, the second thing that helps me is understanding that my body is a reflection of my journey. Yeah, basically a reflection of my journey, not my self-worth. Do you understand? Is a reflection of my journey, not myself. We go through so many changes in life, and it's okay. It's okay that things don't stay the same. The most important thing is to love yourself at every stage. Love yourself and also focus on progress, not perfection. Yeah. So basically for the longest time, I was more I was always pushing myself to set unrealistic goals for myself. Like I'm going to be doing OMAD, that's 1 meal a day when I'm breastfeeding because I wanted to bounce back. I'll be doing OMAD and I'm breastfeeding. I'm not eating. But I had to learn that small steps forward into the right direction actually is good. You don't have to go so fast to show that you're doing something. Little steps, little steps. You understand? There are still steps in the right direction. So calm down. And also, self compassion is the key. Self compassion is very important. I basically noticed that I was even telling myself, I was giving myself worse things than what people were telling me. I was not nice. I was not kind to myself in my words. Like the kind of things I said to myself. I was blaming myself a lot, blaming my body for everything, and it's crazy. But then when I started realizing that self-compassion is the key, it basically just changed the way I handled something. So basically, I just told myself that I'll be speaking to my body the way I speak to a friend. So you need to realize that you need to speak to your body the way you speak to a friend that you really care about, because you got just yourself at the end of the day. So why do you want to speak hurtful things to yourself?